Died suddenly. I watched it. I did a documentary review on it, and I raised 2 points in my segment analysis of Died Suddenly that have proven to be not prophetic, not prescient. You know, experience will make you smarter when it doesn't make you dumber. Write that down. Experience will make you smarter when it doesn't traumatize you. I said I had 2 incidents with Stu Peters. It was a Stu Peters production, or it's on the Stu Peters network. I had 2 experiences with Stu Peters. I actually forgot about another one, the snake venom in the jibby jab theory that was going around, and even Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is like, again, enough with the snake venom stuff, people. It discredits otherwise legitimate positions. I raised my experience with Pat King having ended COVID in the summer of 2021. And I was like, that's not what happened. If there's a misunderstanding, okay, but people can think that this is not a misunderstanding, but a misrepresentation. And in my analysis of the documentary, I said it's a compelling documentary. It's well done. It's well produced, dramatic, good drone shots, good music, good editing, technically very well done. I did say that scene when they had the montage of people collapsing, I hope they vetted all of those, because, if you didn't vet them properly, you can be saying the right thing, but if you're saying it for the wrong reasons, it's just as bad as saying the wrong things for the right reasons. I found someone fact-checking the movie today on the Twitterverse. We see this, okay? By the way, I got accused of being controlled opposition. I get, you get that every now and again. If it's controlled opposition, when I said, Pat King didn't solve COVID, he didn't beat his ticket, and when people say, Dave, you're spoiling this, people need inspiration. People do not need false hope. They need realism. And if it's controlled opposition to say, what you're saying is wrong, it's going to embarrass you in public and discredit otherwise legitimate positions you have, we don't understand controlled opposition to be the same thing. I also know it's just like a standard troll that you shouldn't take too seriously. It's just what happens when you reach enough people over the long run. Thread, the real truther. I don't know who this person is. Let me see here. Oh, it's not, I'm in incognito, so it's not going to tell me who follows them. Don't know who they are. Forever Team Reality, unofficial fact checker of Alex Berenson, died suddenly is a scam. Okay, well, now I know who they are. It's good. Even fact checkers deserve fact checkers. And I don't know of any other thread from Real Truther if they have called people liars who are not liars. I don't know if they have a dirty history on Twitter. All that I know is, lo and behold, in the trailer for the anti-vax documentary, well, this is politically heated rhetoric, but whatever. In the trailer, it wasn't in the trailer only, it was in the movie, in the montage of people collapsing and some of them passing. A video of Florida Gators basketball star Keyontae Johnson collapsing on the court is shown. Johnson collapsed at a game on December 12, 2020, before vaccines were even available, and he didn't die. Okay, I'll say 2 things to this, first of all. First of all, I think he collapsed on December 14th, but it might have been December 12th. Either way, and I had to go back and double check, the first vaccines ever actually rolled out on December 14. They weren't given to basketball players, okay? They were given to frontliners, emergency working personnel. They were in short supply. Why I find this particular mistake egregious, and I'll give everyone the benefit of the doubt, it's an oversight, but it either shows editorial laziness or negligence at best, or something else at worst. Why this is particularly egregious, I'm not into sports. I don't like these stupid distractions from, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be judgmental of anybody who likes sports. I like darts, I like bowling. I actually just don't like other stuff. I used to like golf, but even that, there's nobody I like in golf now. And I like UFC. There are going to be people who live, breathe, and sleep sports. They're going to see this clip and know exactly where it's from, as much as I will see a clip of something that I watch, ingrown toenail removals, and I'll know exactly where I saw that clip. People know sports. They're going to know right away that this happened before the jab. And this is in a longer montage of people allegedly collapsing. And this person, the real truther, in this factual assessment is 100% right. But I'm going to get to what the problematic part I have with the spin, because this person's spinning it as much as they're trying to argue it's being spun. But look here. Looky here. Here.
We want to turn to that college basketball star, Keyontae Johnson, who's in critical condition.
December 14th.
Collapsing on the court in the middle of the game. Ariel Reshef joins us now with more. Good morning, Ariel.
So December 14th. Did it happen 2 days earlier?
You, Robin, just minutes before Keyontae Johnson collapsed on the court, he was celebrating a play with his teammates, but things took that terrifying.
Well, we don't need to watch any more of that. 2 days earlier, December 14th, makes no difference. It's before the jab. Something that is so obvious to anybody who watches sports, they would know it instantaneously. So in a sense, an inexcusable mistake that will allow people to discredit what would otherwise be potentially legitimate arguments of the movie. Where I'm going to call out real truther is on the following statement where they say, and he didn't die. Okay, the montage of people collapsing in the movie was not intended to portray the argument that they all died, period. There was the one of that stand-up comic it's has everyone seen that? If you haven't seen that, we're going to watch that. The stand-up comic is making a joke about having gotten a slew of vaccines. Stand-up comic collapses. She's making a series of jokes and about vaccines, and then actually collapses at the punchline of the vaccines, and everybody thought it was a joke. Let's see if we can get. I know everybody's judging me for not having YouTube Premium. Okay, let's see here. Is this it?
Arnold is out of a Valley hospital.
Listen to this.
After she collapsed over the weekend during a show at the Tempe Improv.
She spoke with Team 12's Colleen Sikora today about the frightening tumble. And Colleen, how is she doing?
Are they not showing it?
She's doing better. Heather McDonald says
on.
she stayed at St. Joseph's Hospital over the weekend as they ran tests to figure out what happened here Saturday night at the Tempe Improv. She says they don't really know why she collapsed.
They don't really know why she collapsed. Here.
I don't mean to brag. I don't care. But
it couldn't have been scripted as part of her bet.
Booster.
Bit.
Flu shot. Double vaxxed. To brag. I don't care. But I want you to know. Double vaxxed. Booster. Flu shot. And I'm going to be honest, I have the shingle shot too. And I still get my period. What? Yes. Traveled, went to Mexico twice, did shows, meet and greets, never got COVID. Clearly, Jesus loves me the most. Seriously. So nice. So nice.
Like it could not have been scripted better to be part of a bit, a shtick. She cracked her skull, by the way. She was on Dr. Drew shortly thereafter talking about it, and Drew was sensitizing her to potential side effects that might include collapsing. So the real truther purports to be a real truther. Nobody who saw that montage in the context of the documentary was understanding that to mean that everybody who collapsed in the montage died. That wasn't the purpose. That wasn't the point. And that was obvious to anybody who knew any of the very famous people who collapsed publicly. But the problem is that will allow people to discredit the entire documentary. It'll allow people to discredit otherwise legitimate points. And now people who have vouched for that documentary, who have shared it, well, if there's one mistake in it, there's probably more. And with the scrutinizing eyes of the interwebs, they'll probably find them. Okay, change later. $3 Rumble rant. You caught my attention. I'm concerned that your shit suckers tweet to SNL indicates an increased stress level. Are you okay? We care about you. Okay, I thought that was going somewhere else. No, am I increased? So that is from changed later. I'm concerned that your shit suckers tweet to SNL indicates no, it was just an unfortunate autocorrect. Although maybe it's because I've been swearing a lot more in my phone. I am okay, and thank you for caring about me. But I'll tell. Look, there's nothing new under the sun, and as far as my levels of stress goes, it's been the same since I was born. And then STFU FFS says, "Hi Heather, this is Jesus. Just letting you know I am watching. You can go back to your sacrament." I don't believe in those things, but people who do, oh my God, makes a Jesus joke about having been quintuple vaxxed and boosted, and she got her signals, collapses. So anyways, that's the problem with the movie. It's a big problem because it's going to allow people to write off everybody now who are raising legitimate and defensible arguments as being anti-vaxxers, who are now defined by what people are going to rightly say is misleading information in a documentary purporting to claim that issues with the jibby jab. Shesko 2, $2 Rumble Rant says, today anxiety, tomorrow mandate. Please tell me no. And then STFFSU says, damn it, now I have Tiffany's song in my head. Why would you sing that on a Monday afternoon? You're the devil. I think we're alone now. That doesn't see. Okay, and KGB 2021, $2 Rumble Rant says, it's a media blackout everywhere. The ones that pushed it the hardest are the most quietest. After this documentary dropped, I'm guessing they feel responsible, so we have crickets across the board.